Welcome back to The Art of Living. I'm Bob Reed. These magnificent works of art were created by Martha League-Calhoun. They're from a series of paintings she began when a beautiful creek near her home was endangered by overdevelopment. When Martha creates these pieces, she immerses herself completely in a creative process that satisfies her soul and sustains her emotional health. Welcome to the beautiful world of Martha League-Calhoun.
Whenever you're painting and you actually lose yourself in your painting while you're painting, you really just get swept away in the moment. You know, it's a very Zen-like thing. Well, I started doing the water paintings because there's a creek not too far from here called Bee Creek that I took my kids to one day. And it was so clear and clean and gorgeous. And then I found out that it was endangered from overdevelopment. And then whenever I found out, I went ahead and did a show as a benefit for the group that's trying to protect the water. Just trying to portray the clear water. It's a valuable resource that we have. And it's so healing on so many levels, you know, to be able to get into this water and to see the water that you know is so clean. It's like a baptism almost, you know, and just something you can't describe. So I paint large paintings now. They're, you know, some of them are 8 feet. When people view the paintings, I want them to feel like they're there. These huge paintings of water and rocks, and really nothing else in the image other than, you know, what's nature, what's naturally there. Before, when I would paint, I would try and put all of this emotion into one painting and really just express, you know, all these feelings and an idea that I had about life, and to try and, you know, really make people emote and to feel the same thing I did, or to feel something different than what they're feeling when they view my painting. And now I've realized, you know, that you really can't express all those emotions into a painting. You have to do it in your life. It's the way you live. It's not necessarily your art. But by doing your art and living in that way, you can really influence people, and people can see something in your life, and that's how you can inspire. But even painting here, it looks different all the time. You know, every day, if there's clouds, if the sun's out, if it's raining, if there's water there, even just working from the same location, I can get several different views. And it's real personal to me because this is my view. This is what I see every day. This is where I live. There's so much around me. I can just go outside and take a walk through the woods, down to the water, and see so much. And I take my camera and photograph the water and cactuses and different things like that, and then bring them back and put them on my computer and crop them. I don't like to change it a lot. Usually if I'm doing a landscape, I like to keep it the way that it looks. But some of my water paintings, I'm really trying to portray more of a feeling of water. It's really just kind of trying to get the ripples and the emotion and the healing quality, the cleansing quality of water. My mom is an artist, and she actually taught my grandmother to paint, and so she was an artist as well. And I have a twin sister who's also an artist, and then my children are now gravitating towards that as well, as far as just being interested in painting with me. And they want their own canvases. They don't want a piece of paper. They want a canvas, a large canvas, and it's just in our blood, I think, as our family. With my kids around, it makes it more fun, you know, that they can be doing something next to me. But then there are the times when I do like to just be me in the paint and canvas, you know, working and getting messy and seeing what develops. You know, that's what's fun, is you don't really know what you're going to paint until it's done. You have no idea what it's going to look like, even though you may be working from a photograph. You know, and if it's successful, then it's very pleasing to me and rewarding. I went through a phase in my life. It was after I had already felt like I'd completed my life's goals, you know, and I was very young, I guess because I'm pretty ambitious anyway, as far as knowing what my career path was going to be and working towards that goal from a very young age, that I thought I accomplished all of my goals, and I felt unfulfilled. I broke life down basically to work, food, sleep. What else do we need? And that's kind of where art came in. It was like the other element to life that makes it worth something. It was a turning point in my life just because it kind of gave me a renewed sense of my own art, as far as, what is the purpose of life? What is the purpose of my life? It's to create.
The key to Martha's work is the emotion that she puts into each and every painting. When she's lost in the creative process, she feels the therapeutic power of making art. Martha says that the secret of life is maintaining a positive attitude, and that's as good an explanation of emotional health as you'll ever hear. It's an excellent way to understand the art of living.